Hi everyone, Aiden here with eTrailer.com. Today we're taking a look at the Hollywood Rack's Destination e-bike rack here on our 2018 Kia Sedona. This is a platform style bike rack holding the bike in these trays and primarily by the frame up here with this clamp. Frame contact is going to mean we want to avoid carbon frame bikes, but with the way this clamp actually rotates 360 degrees and moves around, it should be good for alternative frame bikes as well. Now, as far as weight capacity goes, this is the e-bike rack, and it does have a 70-pound weight capacity, so great for the e-bikes, and it gets a good strong hold on them as well. What really sets this apart for me is the method of tilting. We've got a hand knob back here, kind of behind this inner tray here that I'll just loosen up, push out of the way, and you can just tilt the whole rack away almost a full 90 degrees. Because of where that pivot point is, the weight is actually really well distributed to make it super easy to do, even if it's fully loaded. And now we can get hatch access to change our shoes before or after a ride, or just get something out of the back if we need to. And there's tons of room to do so. We've had some clearance issues with the hatch on this vehicle with some other bike racks, and it's great to know that the Destination e-bike rack has so much room. Now I'll just get this lifted back into place here and re-secure that hand knob. And we can talk about the other thing that, for me, sets this rack apart, and that is the included ramp. It doesn't store on the bike rack, but we can loosen up this hand knob on the back to extend it. And now we've got a very large ramp. That oval-shaped hole will line up at the back of the bike rack here with the back tire, slot in, and this will give us a ramp to make loading and unloading really easy. Now, because we have a wall in the way, we won't be able to use it today, but for e-bikes, this is going to be great. The ramp is really wide, so I found that it's actually one of my favorites as far as bike rack ramps go, because it's easy to keep the bike on there. To get it unloaded, we will just do these straps first. We've got 3 in total on the wheels. We'll press in a gray button on the inside, and then undo the ratcheting strap. And then we can undo the clamp up top last. That's just a hand knob that is lockable. We'll loosen that up and just turn it out of the way. And at this point, we just roll the bike down the ramp. You can see here, it's pretty easy to do that, but again, we're gonna hit the wall, so I'm just gonna lift it the rest of the way and walk it off. And we can get a closer look at the bike rack. Once I get this kind of set to the side here. Now, the ramp is easy enough to store in your vehicle here, especially once you get it kind of condensed down. It doesn't take up too much space. If you're looking for one that you want to just have stored on the bike rack, the Yakima on-ramp is always an option, but I just don't like that ramp as much. I don't think it works as well, so keep that in mind. And then I always like to replace these straps so they're not loosely moving around on me. And once I have that done, we can do some measurements. We'll start off with our ground clearance. We've got the Destination signature U-shaped design here. So at the lowest point of the back end here, we're working with about 14.5 inches of ground clearance. I'd watch out on any steep driveways or hills. Should be okay, but you might want to watch out for those situations so you don't bottom out. Distance added to the back is going to be sitting right at 29.25 inches. Not too bad. Doesn't stick out too far, but we can fold this up when the bikes are unloaded if we want. I'm going to secure this clamp on the mast first with the hook and loop strap. And I've actually got that on backwards. But this will keep it from pivoting around on us. And then we can fold the mast down, coming down to these straps. We'll undo those. Those will free up our handles that we can pop open, fold down, re-secure the handles, and re-secure those straps. Those straps are just additional safety so we don't actually accidentally have the handle open up. And then down near the hitch, we've got a pin and clip that we'll just remove, fold the rack upright, and reinsert it with the newly aligned holes. Now here, our distance added to the back is going to be right at 12 inches, so it's a lot more condensed and easy to work with. Down at the hitch, we can see our integrated anti-rattle device that is tool-free, so we don't have to worry about bringing a tool with us, and it keeps things solid in the hitch. And the hitch pin hole, or the hitch pin rather, is locking. That lock is key to the hand knobs up top, so everything's under one system, and it's working with our 2-inch receiver tube. And overall, if you're looking for an e-bike rack that's going to be easy to operate, easy to load your bikes, and work well with the Sedona, this is absolutely my pick. It's going to check all those boxes and be really easy to use. Thanks for watching.